David Cameron urged Theresa May to keep on going at a face-to-face pet talk in No 10. It was revealed today the former Premier told his successor to defy cabinet ministers embroiled in an ugly briefing war over Brexit. Mrs May is clinging to her position in Downing Street after the disastrous general election results and is seen by many as a hostage of her top team, but after weeks of manoeuvring from rivals who aspire to the top job, the PM this week moved to slack down the squabbling David Cameron pictured in London last week urged Theresa May pictured emerging from No 10 yesterday to keep on going at a face-to-face pet talk in No 10. It was revealed today. The Sun revealed today Mr. Cameron secretly visited No 10 on Monday night, the eve of yesterday's showdown cabinet meeting. The source close to Mr. Cameron told the paper they talked about what's going on at the moment. He was generally very supportive and told her she must keep on going. Aides said there was no formal agenda for their meeting as it was just intended to be a general catch-up. Mr. Cameron entered the political fight on Monday with a warning to Mrs May to keep the Tories open, liberal and tolerant, and in the jib at squabbling ministers. When asked if there were any former cabinet colleagues who should be sent on a national citizen service course, he said, "If it involved crossing the very dangerous river on a raft, I can't think of a few I'd want to strap together, but after weeks of manoeuvring from rivals who aspire to the top job, the PM this week moved to slack down the squabbling in the cabinet pictured yesterday in the pillar room of No 10 following yesterday's cabinet meeting." The Prime Minister's official spokesman said she had warned her ministers to focus on the job at hand. She said that as Prime Minister she has introduced a more genuine, collective discussion into the way policy is developed, and agreed, she said, government would make better decisions if colleagues were able to hold open discussions, but it is vital that discussions in cabinet must remain private. The PM said the briefings and counter-briefings at the week have been a case of colleagues not taking their responsibilities seriously. The Prime Minister told her ministers there was a need to show strength and unity as a country, and that starts around the cabinet table. Mrs May's spokesman said the intervention at the start of the cabinet meeting was met with widespread agreement but refused to discuss what other ministers said. Leadership rivals such as Boris Johnson pictured yesterday arriving for cabinet have been blamed by some for bitter anonymous briefings. Others point the finger at Michael Gove's second left leaving cabinet yesterday for the extraordinary briefing wars. He is pictured with David Lidington left, Jeremy Wright second right, and James Brokenshire right.